He lost his father suddenly. No warning. No time to prepare. One moment, his father was strong, laughing, making plans for the future. The next moment, everything changed. The house felt different. Too quiet. Too empty. The chair his father used to sit on became a reminder of what was missing. And in that silence, something heavy settled on his shoulders. Pressure. Not the kind you feel before an exam. Not the kind you feel before a competition. This was deeper. The pressure to cope. The pressure to stay strong for his mother. The pressure to guide his younger siblings. The pressure to become the man of the house before he even felt ready to be one. It felt like the weight of the world had chosen him. If you are listening right now and you have ever felt overwhelmed by responsibility, stay with this story. It might change how you see the pressure in your life. And if you value stories that build strength and character, make sure you subscribe and stay connected. Growth happens here. The first few weeks were the hardest. He tried to be strong. He told everyone, "I'm fine." But late at night, when the house was quiet, he felt the truth. He was afraid. Afraid of failing. Afraid of not being enough. Afraid of the future. He stared at the ceiling one night and whispered, "Dad, I don't know if I can do this." But there was no answer. Only silence. But in that silence, something began to form. A spark. A quiet determination. He remembered his father's words from years ago. "Son, life will test you, but tests don't come to break you, they come to reveal you." Reveal you. Maybe this pressure was revealing something. The next morning, he looked at his reflection in the mirror. His eyes were tired. But there was something else there. Resolve. He made a decision that day. If pressure had chosen him, he would not run from it. He would use it. He began setting small goals. Nothing dramatic. Just steady steps. He helped his mother organize finances. He took part-time work while studying. He guided his siblings with patience. Every day felt heavy. But every day he grew stronger. The emotional toll was still real. Some days he felt anger. Some days he felt sadness. Sometimes he felt jealous of friends whose fathers were still around. He asked himself, why did this happen to us? But slowly, that question changed. Instead of asking why, he began asking how. How can I grow from this? How can I honor my father's memory? How can I turn this pain into purpose? That shift changed everything. He met a mentor during this time. An older man who had also lost his father young. One afternoon, they sat on a wooden bench outside. "I feel like the pressure is too much," he admitted. The mentor looked at him calmly. "Pressure is not the problem," he said. "It is the fuel to your greatness." Fuel. That word stayed with him. Fuel burns. Fuel creates heat. But fuel also creates movement. Maybe the pressure was not there to crush him. Maybe it was there to propel him. From that day forward, he embraced a new mindset. When he felt overwhelmed, he reminded himself, "This is building me." When he felt tired, he told himself, "This is training me." When he felt afraid, he said, "This is shaping me." He stopped seeing pressure as a burden. He began seeing it as preparation. There were setbacks, moments when money was tight, moments when he doubted himself, moments when he missed his father deeply. But instead of collapsing, he leaned into discipline. He woke up earlier. He worked harder. He stayed committed. He reduced distractions. He focused on long-term goals. Slowly, results began to show. Not overnight. Not dramatically. But steadily. His grades improved. His confidence grew. His siblings began looking up to him. His mother smiled more often. And one day, he realized something powerful. The same pressure that once felt unbearable had become his strength. It had forced him to mature. It had sharpened his focus. It had built resilience inside him. Pressure had revealed the man he was becoming. If you are listening and feeling overwhelmed, know this. You are not alone. Everyone faces pressure, but not everyone uses it. The difference between breaking and rising is mindset. Are you going to let pressure crush you? Or are you going to use it as fuel? Before we continue, if this story is speaking to you, subscribe and stay connected. Stories like this are shared here every week to remind you that growth is possible, even in pain. Now back to his journey. Years later, when people asked him how he became so disciplined, so focused, so strong, he would smile quietly. They did not see the nights he cried. They did not see the fear he fought. They only saw the results. But he knew the truth. Pressure had trained him. Pressure had prepared him. Pressure had become his privilege. Because not everyone is trusted with responsibility early. Not everyone is given the opportunity to grow through hardship. He realized something profound. Losing his father was painful beyond words. But the pressure that followed shaped him into someone his father would be proud of. And that was the spark that kept him moving. Today, when he feels new pressures, he does not panic. He pauses. He breathes. He asks, "What is this building in me?" Because he understands now. Pressure is not punishment. Pressure is preparation. Pressure is proof that you are stepping into something bigger. And greatness is never formed in comfort. Thank you for listening. Remember this. Pressure can be fuel for greatness. Use pressure to drive you forward. Do not let it overwhelm you. You have the power to choose how you respond. Determination turns pain into progress. Hard work builds resilience. Commitment shapes character. Focus transforms pressure into power. Pressure is a privilege. Use it to rise.